Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got an airbending combo using the Sibsig Ceremony. This is 3 mana for enchantment, makes your creature spells cost 2 less to cast, and whenever a creature control enters, if you cast it, you destroy it, and you make a 2/2 zombie token. So we're going to combo that with Geological Appraiser or Carnosaur, which will then discover into tons of different airbending cards. So you can continue to airbend back the Geological Appraiser. So then you can recast it for 0 because airbending says Geological Appraiser costs 2, but then this reduces that cost to 0. So then you can keep playing the Geological Appraiser over and over again, which gives you more zombies, and it lets you airbend it back over and over again. You can draw some additional cards with the Airbending Lesson. You'll get some Glider Staffs. You'll get some Ascensions in play. And then somewhere along the chain, you'll hit an Imodane's Recruiter to give all your zombies +1/+0 and haste and attack for the win. That is the idea of the deck. Beseech can help you find the one of Sibsig Ceremony. You only want to play one of these because you don't want to interrupt your chain by hitting another one. So we got Beseech to find the Sibsig Ceremony, or any of your other pieces you could find an Appraiser. And then Virtue is just some removal that doesn't really interfere with your combo Discover here. So that is the deck. We got one of Aang as well. Can't really cast it except for off of Starting Town, which is why we just have one of them. But does give you some additional airbending cards in the deck to discover into. And Valgavoth's Lair helps with the bargain on Beseech the Mirror, as well as the staff and the Ascension. You can bargain those away. So that's the combo. Let's jump some games and see it in action. A huge thank you to all my viewers who have joined my channel membership. I really appreciate all the support. Members get badges, emotes, and early access to all my videos. Click the link in the description below the video to join and get these perks today. Okay, opponent goes first. This hand isn't great, but it does have the Beseech in the opener, so I'll try it. And I got the Appraiser. Okay. We need another land to get to 4, but abandoned attachments. Alright, so maybe some sort of lesson deck, looks like. Grand, yep, nice. Alright. Ooh. Drew a... Just do staff. We drew a non-swamp. It's unfortunate for our Beseech plan here, but... We'll see, okay. Glider staff on Grand. Combustion. What? Combustion technique on their own Grand? Just trying to get lessons in there so they can draw more cards, I guess. Okay. Not gonna question it. Okay, we'll go Appraiser. Let's see what happens with that. And another Glider Staff. Okay. Target the Appraiser. Yep, I'm gonna draw 3. Figured something like that. Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright, well. Maybe I'll just pay the full price for this one. See what happens. Because if I hit a Sibsig Ceremony, I can kind of go off here. Airbender Ascension. Okay. Just keep bouncing my own stuff. Alright, there's the Beseech mana for next turn. Any more crab, okay. dragons. Yep, nice. Grand. Nice. Alright, well, let's see what we can do here. We can sort of go off a bit. Let's see, do I want to hold up a specific land? I guess I can't. I don't really have a choice, do I? Okay. Well, this, let's see, this can only tap for white, so maybe we'll do... Oh, no, this can tap for either. Anyways, we'll do this. Bargain away the glider, I guess. Looks like they have a maybe a 1 mana interaction. Okay, get the Sibsig. Should be okay because we have multiple of these things. But let's see what we can do. Okay, switch the order. Okay, Airbender's Ascension. Airbend this back. Let's see if they kill it, and they do. Okay. And go for the next one. Alright, so now we should be able to go off. Let's see how many zombies we can make here with haste. Hopefully a good amount. Okay, play this. Looks like also if we hit the think about this, if we hit it. Let's see what happens. Okay. Combo. Airbender Ascension. Yep. Okay. Getting up there with zombies. And change the order. Okay, it's looking good. We have 5 zombies, 6 zombies so far. We do have some amount of blockers. But we do have some removal too. So I think we should have enough here now. There's 7 times 3. There's the recruiter. Yeah, I think this is fine. If we go recruiter now. We could put it in the hand and then keep going, but I don't have enough mana for that. So yeah, let that resolve last. That blows that up, and then those all get haste. So now we got 8 times 3, and then we can go land and remove Grand. I think this is exactly enough for the win here. Because they have to block, and then yeah, exactly, almost exactly enough. All right, sweet, got there. On to the next one. Alright, opponent goes first. We'll give this a keep. See what happens. We need to find Sibsig Ceremony. Being on... Let's see. Being on the draw. Unfortunate against the Landwar Elf deck here. Got 2 of these Ascensions. Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, I guess we could use this Virtue. Yeah, let's just take out the Elf, I think. And then use this for other removal. Good thing about this deck is there's tons of removal. Okay. There is the Beseech, so let's go maybe tap land. And then Airbender Ascension. This. So we can Beseech for our Sibsig. Ooh. That's very scary. I think we just go for it, though. Because if we just keep bouncing stuff... Yeah, let's just go for it. Let's see. We'll get the Sibsig Ceremony. Play it. Let's see what happens with the Carnosaur next turn. I'm kind of incentivized to play a bunch of stuff out here, too. I'm going to map onto that. Ooh. Okay, pumps that up even more. There's a Sentinel. Pumps up everything. Swings, okay. Looks like they're holding up removal, maybe. Which is not good. For us, if we want to try to take out their guys, I guess we just go for it. I mean, this is how much... I mean, this is a lethal attack. We could bounce their stuff. Let's just see. They have removal. Okay, so we have to switch the order of this. And then we just kind of keep going by bouncing it. Looks like they don't have removal. Actually, we drew the... we just drew the Imodanes. Alright, there is Appraiser. We keep kind of switching the order here. Alright, Airbending Lesson. Let's go for the Carnosaur. Gives us more options, potentially. Keep going here. So we can build up a pretty big board, but it's a little concerning. Well, if we get it, actually, if we draw a land, we can play this. If we draw a red land, we can play it for 1, so that should be okay. All right, well, they conceded. GG. Okay, going first. Yeah, we'll try this. Looks okay. Looking for a Sibsig Ceremony. Just ditch that. We already have one. Maybe looking for another land. Beseech the Mirror. Okay, Scavenger. Let's take that out, I think. Or it gets too big to deal with. And then we got some interaction there. It's a tap land, so I have to decide if... Spiteful Hexmage, okay. The 1/1. Oh, actually, oh. Looks like we should have played this land last turn. So now, I mean, we can play this and interact with their board. Or we could just play this and not. I think we just keep interacting. Maybe hold up this, or just go here. Kind of like drawing the card. Although if we draw Beseech the Mirror, kind of want this down. So let's just do this. Both are useful. But yeah, we got lots of interaction if this is a creature deck. If we draw an untapped land, we can also play the Appraiser. Okay. Replays the Hex Mage. Another one. Alright, now here I think we'll just hold up card draw. Since we got a glider down. I think I'll respond with this. Okay, drew a land. Might get a 7 mana for this thing. Can't take the Appraiser, luckily. They can take probably the Ascension, I would assume. Okay, there's a Hex Mage. Alright, let's go Appraising. And another Glider Staff. Now, do we target itself, or do we care about the Hex Mage? I don't know. What is this game about? Guess we'll just go here. Kind of just like tempoing my opponent out here with airbending. Got another one we can... maybe we should have reset it. Alright, one more land and... oh, I got an Aang Swift Savior. Okay. One target creature or spell. Okay. So, let's pass. I have one of these in the deck right now. I can cast it off starting town. Might as well keep going with our airbending plan. I guess that does, and at 8 mana, or actually we can use the gliders to transform it. One, two, three, four, five, 6. Yeah, might as well. Might as well pay all of that. So you play the land. Yeah, sure, keep an Appraiser on top. Alright, swing for 6. Just airbended everything. And this has reach, trample. Yeah. Yeah, opponent was stuck on 3 for a long time. Alright, this is Spiteful Hex Mage that's been recast like 1,000 times. Kind of funny. Okay, I guess I can do this and then this on that. Or we could play the Virtue. I mean, something great to bring back. I'll just play the Appraiser, see what we hit. Okay, another Ascension. Do I want to recast on the Appraiser? Let's keep going for tempo, I guess. Can put this on Aang, I guess. Now he's flying. Nice. It was a funny game. I can't imagine what in my opponent's hand right now. This also plays around Momentum Breaker. That they would want to play this so many times for 2 mana. I see, a Sage of the Skies. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Well, they know that I have sort of a bounce spell. And this is... So if I bounce this, this is 9 in the air. Yeah, that should be a lethal thing. I just bounce the token so they can't replay it. And this here. And swing. So this was trample too, yeah. Okay. Well, got there. No combo, but still got there. Sweet, sweet. On to the next one. Alright, opponent goes first. We'll try this hand. It's not... Well, we got the Sibsig, so that's very good. But being on the draw against a red deck is not where you want to be. Ooh. Shocking sharpshooter. Bit scary. We could airbend that. Let's see. We could airbend, bounce this, or we could hold this up to kill it during combat. I think that's probably better to just permanently remove something rather than bounce something. We're lacking a second red source. Yeah. Another sharpshooter. Okay. So I think I take out the sharpshooter. 15. Ah, that red source. Okay. So I think we just play it out in case we happen to draw another red source. Gonna take a hit here for sure. Ooh. Voice Victory, yeah. That's a scary one. Okay. Oh. Alright, well, actually, that's not bad. We can do... Let's go Ascension on the voice. And that way, I mean, if they play it before combat, I actually can't play this during combat. So I think we just do that. Now we can beseech this, I think, for a appraiser and then start the combo then. Or that way. Okay. We can also... No, we don't have double red still, so... Very awkward mana. Alright, let's try this. Bargain this. And get our appraiser. Order. Change the order. Okay. Lesson here. Let's see how many tokens we can make here. Switch the order. Okay, glider. It's possible we make enough to win. We'll see. Okay. Switch the order. See how lucky we can get. And... Okay, good job. Keep going. Make a bunch of tokens. Yep, nice, okay. Make a bunch of gliders. One gives me the nice. Maybe they'll just concede. Maybe. Alright. A precariously low life. Okay, there's the Imodanes. Cast it. And then make the token, then let that resolve. And then play a land. We can swing with everything and force them to block. That seems good, actually, because this is 7 times 3, right? 21. I was actually 1 short of this being a lethal attack. Or, yeah, this is... They're going to go to 1 life. So I like attacking with everything there. See if they can do 7 to me, though. I guess if they have, like, 2 lightning bolts, that would work. But beyond that, I think we're pretty good to go here. Let's see. Yep, they're thinking. I actually can't use this for mana either, or for colored mana. Another reason to attack with everything there. So that's kind of sweet. But Hired Claw, okay. I can also equip a glider to give something haste or flying. All right, sweet, sweet. Got there. On to the next one. All right, going first. Yeah, it's a keep. A good hand. Let's see. Tap land to start. And probably don't need another land, actually. We got all our colors, and I think we're good to go on that front. So this could be our 3rd land if we do this tapped. Do want to get the staff down next turn, though. Ah, perfect. Although not the best thing to bounce, but... okay, we drew with the recruiter. That's okay. Get the staff down. Bounce this. Looks like a pirate deck. So we need one of our discover guys. Okay, there's the crewmate. Find another pirate. Most likely. Yep, more sirens, sure. Okay. So I think we just beseech for Sibsig, or do we just go, like, kill their stuff? I'm just gonna beseech for Sibsig in case I draw one of our discover things. I mean, I could also get, like, the appraiser. Do that, but let's just go here. Hopefully they don't have like a enchantment removal in red blue. The only thing I can think of is say like a bounce spell for it. Okay, another siren. Now we have some removal next turn, but yeah, we just need to hit a discover creature to go off here. And take the hits. Nope, nothing yet. Let's target, I guess, the crewmate. I guess they could have a bounce spell. Yeah, unsummon. Okay. Okay, and then hold this up, I guess. Play the land tapped. That's fine, true. Remove an attacker. But yeah, we need to draw the discover creature soon, otherwise we're not going to be long for this world. This thing's going to give a lot of... exile top card. I'll just take out this, I guess. I guess I could have another bounce spell. Okay. Another breaches. Take 2. Tomb Raider. Ooh. Oh, that has haste, though. Alright, well. Oh, actually I should have done this. Glider staff. Yeah, I should have just done trained troops. That was a mistake, I think. Regardless, not looking good. And breaches. Crewmate, okay. Schooner, nice. Alright. If I do draw a discover creature, I think I will win, though. Unless they have, well, if they could have a way to interrupt it, I guess. Although, if they just have a bounce spell, I could replay it, so. Maybe that isn't such a big deal. Alright, off the top. Top deck. Nope. Alright, well, we can do this to maybe survive another turn. That's the best I got. I guess I could equip the glider staff to it. No, okay. That would have been an option, but I'm just gonna chump with these anyways, I guess. Okay. Can turn one of them into a treasure. I don't think they have 11, at least. Let's see. This is 2. The schooner is 3. Oh yeah, this can't block, so they do have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, okay. They do have 11. I can use this for mana, but GG. Very nice. Alright, didn't get there. Alright, opponent goes first. And it looks okay. Need to find a Sibsig. Play a tap land. Let's see, you got a starting town. We want to play one of these 2s. Yeah, it seems reasonable to answer that. With maybe Airbender's Ascension. Okay, so update is available. Restart after this. Yep, that's another one. And land. I guess we could just go staff, or we could do this on it. Let's go staff. Just keep bouncing. Alright, nice. Alright, so I think we'll hold on to the Carnosaur. See what's on top of the deck, I guess. I actually want more lands, so we can try to hard cast these Carnosaurs, I guess. As a backup plan, maybe. Ooh. That's very good. Makes a bunch of guys. Alright, 3 damage. Guess we'll just pass. Try to use these defensively. It's fine. Alright, so we'll go destroy this. And destroy this. Elspeth. Just get some more tokens, I guess. Fair enough. Well, there's a card we can at least cast. Let's see what we hit off of it. Okay, glider. Do I want to glide my own guy? Maybe. I don't hate that. If I could recast it now, that would definitely would do that, but take out one of their flyers. Yeah, I'll just do my own guy. Alright. +1/+1 counters. And they've got lethal next turn. Ooh, there it is. Alright, well, let's go for it. Let's see what they do. Alright, this is 0. Okay. Just gotta change the order of all this stuff. Okay, glider. Let's see if we can build a lethal board here. See what happens. Okay. Airbending. Oop. Keep going. Okay, change the order. Oh yeah. And make the token, then pump everything. Sure. Well, not exactly what I wanted to have happen. Do this. And then take out the Elspeth, I guess. And not gonna blink anything. Okay, let's just go Carnosaur. And, yep, do this first. Gotta Beseech the Mirror, which we can use to take out one of these and find... Probably just go for an Appraiser. Build up the board. Again, let that resolve first. Glider staff. On Carnosaur. Alright, Carnosaur. Does its thing here. Bargain away this. Get another Appraiser. So this should just build a giant board of zombies here. No way to get them haste, unfortunately, but... Yep. A lot of counters on there. A lot of counters. Okay. Probably just like get rid of one of these Ascensions. Because they're a bit annoying. One Appraiser left. Let's just do that. Don't have a lethal attack here, but airbend. Let's build up the biggest board that we can. Okay. Just to demonstrate the combo a bit. A lot of triggers. Clicks. All right. Soon I'll run out of discovering stuff, I think. Probably hit another Beseech, yeah. And let's see what's left in the deck. Just one airbending thing is left. Okay. Maybe we'll just do this to end the loop here. Play the land and swing. Opponent is still not there. Well, we did generate 15 zombies. Sadly, we hit the recruiter early on in this whole segment, so oh well. All right, GG. On to the next one. All right, welcome back to the wrap up for our Sibsig Ceremony Appraiser airbending combo here. This one was okay. I wouldn't say this is super competitive. There's a bit of randomness involved in this because you just don't know exactly when you're going to hit the recruiter. If you do hit it and you have like another one or a way to reset your appraiser, you can kind of like continue to go off, which is kind of cool. But yeah, kind of interesting deck, kind of challenging to play. I made a bunch of misplays when I was doing a bunch of test games with it. So my win rate was about 50% with the deck, but I think it could use some refining and definitely would practice with it because you do have to order the triggers every time correctly and sort of click on the right things and play lands in the right order. It's actually kind of trickier to play than it looks. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you have any other ideas for this deck or any other cool combos that you're brewing with Avatar. The other thought was maybe another layer would be helpful just for the bargain here. But yeah, I got some other ideas with airbending, and if you haven't seen my first video with airbending with Doc Arlock, I think that one might be a little bit more competitive of a deck, but this one is certainly interesting and maybe could be refined in some ways. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.